Isang pinagpalang araw sa inyong lahat. Tayo po'y magninilay sa salita ng Diyos, ang pinagmumulan ng awa ng ating buhay, ang salitawa. Today, my dear brothers and sisters, we are honoring Saint Anthony of Padua, a priest and doctor of the Church. Minabati ko po ng isang pinagpala at masayang pagdiriwang ng kapistahan ang lahat ng parishioners ng Saint Anthony of Padua Parish sa Rosales, Pangasinan, sa pamumuno po ng kanilang kura paroko na si Reverend Father Larry Hortaleza. Happy Fiesta po sa inyong lahat. Narinig po natin sa ating ebanghelyo ngayon, Jesus is addressing two important issues in the life of the community. And these two issues are adultery and divorce. Usually po, ang pangunawa natin sa adultery is when a man and woman have a sexual relationship and one of them is married. Yan po ang pangunawa natin sa adultery. But Jesus goes farther when he said adultery begins in the heart when we lustfully treat the body of another person that is already adultery. Kapag po malasway yung pagtingin natin sa ibang tao, when we see another person as an object of sexual desire, that is already an adultery. And Jesus tells us, when our eyes causes us to sin, then pluck it out. Then Jesus is telling us today, what causes us to sin should be avoided or cut down. Kung alam natin na ito yung pinanggagalingan ng ating kasalanan, kailangan na natin itong putulin. Kung mali yung relasyon, yung ugnayan, putulin. Kapag mali yung hindi maganda yung pinagtatrabahuhan natin, tigilan na natin to. Kaya ito yung tinatawag nating occasions of sin, kasi alam ng demonyo kung paano tayo tuksohin. And so, kung ito yung kahinaan natin at dito tayo nagkakasala, yan ang dapat nating iwasan, yan ang dapat nating putulin na o tigilan na, upang sa ganon matigil na din yung ating pagkakasala. Sa issue naman ng divorce, Jesus is correcting here the injustice happening to the bill of divorce, kung saan pinayagan ni Moses ang divorce kasi matigas ang puso ng mga tao. And there is injustice here na kailangan i-address ni Jesus, kasi it is only the husband who can write a divorce and at any time can dismiss his wife. And the woman cannot do this. At kapag po yung wife is dismissed by the husband and marries another, and she is dismissed again, then she is practically left as nobody. She is left in this miserable situation. And so Jesus is trying to address first and foremost this injustice happening in this bill of divorce that Moses permitted because of the stubbornness of the heart of the people. But Jesus goes farther, na sabi niya, ang divorce ay mali. Why? Because we cause another person to sin. And Jesus here is emphasizing that union or marriage is a permanent partnership that has been instituted by God from the very beginning. And nobody has the power and right to separate what God has put together. And this is the problem of our time. It is as if we wanted to change God because we simply want our own happiness. It appears to be it is for the good of the husband or the wife, but in reality, we are destroying an institution created by God. And so we have a problem of relationships, but the problem goes deeper on how we see covenant, on how we see and treat other person. Kasi minsan, yung partner, yung minamahal mo, ay hindi na tao na mamahalin natin magpakailanman. Pero nagiging object of love lamang. Nagiging object of my desire. So that when this desire is lost, then I begin to decide that I have to cut my relationship with this person. Pero sana yung pong relationship natin ay nagbubula sa we treat each other as a person who deserves to be loved, whoever he or she is, perpetually, until death. Iyan ang pinapangako ng pumapasok sa sakramento ng kasal. Sana malinaw ito bago pa man pumasok sa sakramento o sa covenant na ito. Mga kapatid, malinaw po ang pinupunto ng ating Panginoon. Ang tama ay tama kahit na wala at kokonti ang gumagawa nito. Ang mali ay mali kahit na ang lahat ay ginagawa ito. Kung nagustuhan mo ang video na ito, huwag kalimutang mag-like, i-share at mag-subscribe sa Salitawa Facebook page and YouTube channel. Muli isang pinagpalang araw sa inyong lahat.